Saturday, June 21st. Run a mile, walk a mile. Week 4. Trying to come up with some ideas of things to talk about so it doesn't just get completely redundant. I've been thinking maybe I'll start telling like different stories of my life. I have lived a pretty incredible, crazy life. Not always good, not always bad, but always interesting. I always like to think I can do everything myself. Makes me think about a good story, I think, to start off with on this. Telling, what's up, my boy? What's up, my boy? Reminds me of, I think I was probably 13, 14 years old. Me and my friend Peter Popwell back in our Kansas City, Kansas when we was kids. So Peter and I wanted to go canoeing. Mommy, we're kids. We wanted to go jump on the river and do this canoe that should have taken us maybe 5 or 6 hours tops, just the two of us boys. However, navigating the river as kids on the first time wasn't really all that plausible. Peter's mom packed us up a nice little lunch to take with us. A couple sandwiches, some waters, maybe some peanuts, a couple things like that. It was only supposed to be like between 4 and 6 hours. When Peter's stepdad at the time dropped us off in the water, he gave us the instructions. Okay, the river eventually is going to tee off. You have to stay to the right so we don't go the wrong way on the river, right? By the time we got to that part, hours down the trip, we couldn't remember if it was right or left. Clearly, we took the wrong route. Now, fast forward about 10, 11 hours. We're out of drinking water, we're out of food, don't know where we are, starting to get dark. I'm like, nah, we're gonna get it figured out, Pete. We're gonna get it figured out, let's go. Peter's like, oh, hell no, this ain't right. Well, we see an airboat coming down the river. Peter starts waving the oars and yelling, hey, help. And I'm telling Pete, stop that, man. You're making us look like some kids. We were kids. Stop doing that. We gonna figure this out. We don't need no help. Pete was like, I ain't listening to nothing you talking about. Help! The people on the boat come showing up. So it was 2 older men. They were out catfishing. So these 2 men asked us if we needed help. Peter's like, yeah, we need help. We don't know where we are. We're lost. So they were like, well, where are you supposed to be? And they were like, what? Y'all are in Oklahoma. You're almost at the lake right now. Like, how did you get all the way here? So they tied up our boats, drive us from Oklahoma back to Kansas. This is the difference between what it was like when I was young versus what it's like these days for these young kids. It was like, boop, kick y'all out to the river, go. Please don't die, don't drown. No life jackets, none of that, by the way. The most interesting part is that man that saved us, one of the 2 men, ended up being a man that my mother met 10, 12, 13 years later, who is now my stepfather. They didn't know each other then. And they didn't meet whenever that man brought us back. It was just random that happened to be a man that my mother met years down the road and ended up marrying and is married to this day to. Interesting story. Thought y'all might like that. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments if you want me to keep doing it like this.